First neighbor, the word. Neighbor means I'm not. Second neighbor is the physical body, consists of the matter. Go to the cause. Cause means I'm getting the right knowledge. The cause of the body is just the matter. Carbs, protein. Cause of the energy is the physical body. I eat food, so I get energy. Our neighbor. Fourth neighbor is the mind. Fifth neighbor is the intellect, and that I, which I claim, I cherish, is nothing but, the master says, it is purely a thought. When the world is not me, body is not me, physical body, energy body is not me, mind is not me, where is this I? I'm listening to you. No, you're not listening. Your mind, back, your ears backed by the mind is listening. What is left? Fifth neighbor, sixth neighbor is the ignorance. What is left? What is common? Consciousness. Infinite. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind to the right hand, your mind to the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Now we'll share our experiences. I don't want the brandy to go. Let's have brandy first. Perhaps he is busy. I don't hear you.
Still muted. Okay. Good morning. Thank you. So I listened to, unfortunately, I missed a couple of weeks ago when you did this similar meditation on a Saturday. And I understand it much more clearly today than I did when I went back and listened to the recording. But I was thinking about what Terry said one time, that I'm really glad I'm not all of the neighbors. And my understanding was different this time, because I don't think I quite grasped last time that I listened that ignorance was between pure consciousness and I am. So I have some things to
that's beautiful. Yeah, that's why sometime I repeat, I go back into it. Yeah, Terry had, I would say, a kind of revelation. I think we discussed, while sharing the experiences. I'm none of these, but what happens, the mind returns, cultural conditioning, social conditioning, that I-ness returns again and again. So we have to hold on to that knowledge until the ignorance is completely gone. Very good. How are you, David and Jerry? We did almost 36 minutes.
Awesome.
Very good, very deep, very aware. was so out of my body. I kept feeling my body falling over.
Yeah.
But it was very peaceful. I like it. It's totally different, and it's very very good practice. I liked it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good, because when we are a seeker and we are able to maintain that awareness, it becomes a very deeper practice. And I saw that nobody moved at all in this entire practice. I spent 5 minutes more. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. It went by really fast, really fast. Just quiet, peaceful.
Right.
One thing that I noticed over the last couple years is just the being aware of how I talk about the body, the mind, and try to do it from the mind, right, the body, and separate it in my vocabulary too.
Yeah.
Right. And the intellect. Thanks.
So, yes, I wanted to ask you, because she reminded me that's a wonderful experience. Do you not experience the change in your behavior, attitude, response in day-to-day life? It's a beginning of a transformation. It's a beginning of an evolution. So we may think that we have been doing it for 2 years, what we have been doing previous that, for 20, 30, 40 years of our life. We had not been evolving at the same pace which we have been evolving in these 2 years. That comparison has to. So once you feel that, you, as if you sense a freedom in your life. If that is so, then it is wonderful. So let us go to Sam.
You have a new background.
Yes, my master is pointing me. There is only one consciousness.
Wow. I like it.
He always used to point out the finger in the sky.
I really liked this today, especially the discussion about the causal body at the end, because I've made a lot of significant changes in my behavior and attitude over the year. But my conditioning, and I had a couple of moments this week where I said, "Oh, you didn't. There was so much left on the table this year that you didn't do yet." And to be able to just say, "Okay, that's just my ignorance," and to be able to decide that maybe some of those things I left on the table are things that I change next year and that I'm ready to change, and maybe I won't, is a really powerful feeling.
That's good. Yeah, I could
optimistic.
See that. Yeah, I could see that. Leave everything on the table. The moment this mind causes any form of insight, leave everything on the table. Take the world lightly. So what it means, taking the world lightly, you start becoming aware of all the 6 neighbors. Oh, one of all these neighbors is causing me the anxiety, causing me the reaction, forcing me to complete this to be happy. So I'm the doer. Where is the doer? Tell me. They are neighbors. You see? See the beauty of understanding. They are neighbors. I'm not the doer. I'm not the enjoyer. So then who am I? I am that awareness. I am that awareness. I am that consciousness. But it doesn't mean that, okay, the mind says, let the door be open of the house, so that, okay, let it remain open. That is transactional reality. I have to do what is to be done at the physical level. You understand? That needs to be, when we start living that life, our behavior and attitude changes tremendously. Beautiful. How are you, Vaibhav? We will go to, then we will go to Stephen later.
So I'm good. So it's like that. The six neighbors are actually the six objects in which minds go to and fro. So it's keep on repeating one by one. Like it sees the outer world, then it comes to the body, and then it's come to the breath. And when we leave all these objects aside and see ourselves, then we can see that how much peace we can live in. So
Yes, yes, I'm getting you what you said. You see that? Did I talk about that? And objective, there is no objective solution to the subjective problem. What it means? Objective reality. All these six neighbors. Subjective reality is only one. Finished. Beautiful way. How are you, Stephen?
I'm good. Today was just a I listened to the lesson, took everything that you were saying. As soon as you said close your eyes, I was in a extremely peaceful, quiet, dark space. I heard your voice in the background, but it was just me. It was me in complete silence. And it's wonderful.
It's wonderful. You see that, when you share the experiences, I learn a lot. And I use it in different sessions. Because, suddenly that kind of a revelation comes. The way the Brandy, David, Jerry, and you all just shared. It gives a different dimension to our mind, our understanding, our intellect. Yes, the why I said so, because of you all, and what Stephen said, you are always in silence. This consciousness is always in silence. Think of this, reflect on this. This mind becomes crazy with all the thoughts, feeling, instinct, habits, emotions. Think of, Sam, if anything that disturbs the consciousness, then that is not real. Finish. Can I live into that awareness? So what it means? It means that I cannot be disturbed by anything. There cannot be any anxiety, stress, duality, and conflict in my life. Yeah. How are you, Ashok?
Good, sir. It's a very peaceful and quiet meditation.
Yes, continue doing this. You have any question?
No.
That is all for today. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you for tolerating. And